A Rockdale County sheriff's investigator is doing better, but still has a very long fight ahead. He was recently hospitalized for flu and pneumonia. Cole Haney was taken to Emory Hospital over the weekend in critical condition. He went to the doctor last week. He was then sent home with medicine after his flu test came back negative. His situation only got worse. A couple of days later, he had trouble breathing. His wife set up a Facebook page to update everybody. She says he is improving, but still not responding to commands. Widespread is the flu right now in Georgia, and several strains of the virus are circulating around the state.